Good morning, everybody. Hello. Good morning. How is everybody? Well, I hope. Good morning. It's teacher Alison from Engli-teach. If it's your first time with studying with us, hello and welcome. Where have you been? Okay, we have been learning this week, started learning this week and a little bit last week on pronunciation. If you haven't yet got your free access account and you haven't started the Learn English with Engli-teach free 30-day challenge, go to engli-teach.com and get what you need. It's all there. Okay, good morning, Seth. Good morning, Maya. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. So, last week I was looking at the rules of word stress, which is very, very important to get correct pronunciation. Today we're going to go a little bit further and we're going to look at much more difficult words. We're going to pronounce some difficult words and I'm going to give you their meanings. We're going to practice them in sentences so you understand the context of how we use these words. So today we're looking at words with 4 syllables, 4 to 5 syllables, okay? Now, when you have words that have 4 to 5 syllables, as you remember from the last session, syllables, working out how many syllables a word has, will help you determine where you need to put the word stress. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at 4 syllables, and when you have words with 4 syllables, the stress can be on the second or third syllable. The second or third syllable, depending, now this is the golden rule here, depending on how the word ends, okay? How the word ends. You might be thinking, Teacher Alison, what do you mean? So it's like this. Basically, if the word ends in a CY or if the word ends in a shun, TION. Okay, these are the 2 factors that are going to affect this. So let's have a look at some of these difficult words. So today we're going to look at words that end with CY, okay? Tomorrow we're going to be looking at words that end with a shun, okay? So the first one is transparency, and really look at my mouth when I'm saying these words, and I want you at home to repeat these words with me, okay? Transparency, transparency. And if you can, sound out the syllables with your fingers or clap or tap or do whatever you need to do to really help you hone in on the syllables. Transparency, okay? Transparency. So where was the word stress there? Transparency. It's here. Transparency. That's where we focus the word stress. Transparency. And a little bit here. Fraternity. Fraternity. Again, in the middle, a little bit on the end. Fraternity. Fraternity. Philosophy. Philosophy. Notice I'm also saying an F. Philosophy. Philosophy. I hope everybody is practicing at home with me. And in a moment, we're going to go into sentence construction with these words, okay? Geology, geology, geology. politically, politically, politically. Pantisocracy, pantisocracy, that's 5. Pantisocracy, tricky word, what does it mean? Pantisocracy. Practice that one. Take your time. If you're not getting it, just slow it down. Pantisocracy. And then once you've broken each element of the word down, say it a few times slower and then speed it up. Pantisocracy, 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 pantisocracy. Play a little game with yourself. Legitimacy, legitimacy. This is so hard for lots of people. Legitimacy, 5 syllables actually. Legitimacy, legitimacy, legitimacy. Okay, well done everybody. How was that? Was everybody getting that? Were you finding that difficult? Were you finding that easy? Let me know. Okay, now let's go on to putting these into sentences. So, we're going to go with the first one. So, what do you think should go here? We felt that the proposal lacked a certain... Drop it in the comments if you know the answer. We felt that the proposal lacked a certain what? Lacked a certain what? Who thinks they know? Who's fast at typing here? We felt that the proposal lacked a certain transparency. Okay, transparency. So transparency here, when we say that something lacks a certain transparency, that's a very polite way of you saying to someone that things just aren't clear, okay? It's not obvious. So, and even in business terms, it's used as a polite way of saying you're not telling the truth or you're hiding something. But obviously that would be very impolite and it could cause lots of problems. So we use this little phrase, we felt that the proposal lacked a certain transparency. Okay, it's a very, very good sentence to be able to use. Learn that sentence. You'll be using that in lots of different ways in your life, I assure you. Okay, the legal will not agree to that. The legal will not agree to that. What do you think goes here? The legal will not agree to that. Any ideas? The legal fraternity will not agree to that. Okay, so what does fraternity mean? What does fraternity mean? Fraternity is like a small group of people of similar or same standings, professions or interests. So in this example, we're looking at the legal team, the legal, so like lawyers. This would be the legal lawyers will not agree to that. But you wouldn't say legal lawyers because it doesn't really make sense. It's not good grammar. So we use the word fraternity, the legal fraternity. So we'll talk in this sentence, we're talking about a group of lawyers, but obviously it sounds a lot nicer by saying the legal fraternity will not agree to that instead of saying the group of lawyers. Okay, this is a much better way, much better English. And yes, Ahmed says politically. No, It's fraternity, Ahmed, but good try, good try. Okay, let's go on to the next one. At university, I am studying. At university, I am studying, and we'll go back to the list. Who thinks they know? At university, I am studying philosophy. I was going to study philosophy at Oxford, but I chose English instead. At university, I am studying philosophy. Philosophy. Okay, philosophy. Very interesting philosophy. Okay, at university, I am studying philosophy. Is the study of rocks. Is the study of rocks. Okay, if you don't already know, geology is the study of rocks. Rocks, and quite often gems, gemstones. Geology is the study of rocks and how they are formed. Okay. Speaking, I don't think we are on the same side. Speaking, I don't think we are on the same side. And really listen to how I'm saying these sentences and practice them at home. This lesson is all about pronunciation. Really hone in on these sounds and really get them right. So we're going to take Ahmed's answer, which is politically speaking. Politically speaking, I don't think we are on the same side. Politically, put the wrong Y there. Politically speaking, I don't think we are on the same side. Well done. Okay, and the final one for today. They are trying to set up a. They are trying to set up a. Oh, actually, I have one more after this. They are trying to set up a pantisocracy. Let me go to the larger screen. It's a hard one, this one. Pantisocracy. What does it mean? Pantisocracy. It's a really, really tricky one. So, a pantisocracy is a group of people, let me see, a group of people as in a community, a group of people within a community. So the group represents the morals and the beliefs of a certain community. That's what pantisocracy is. And within this group, everybody is equal. Okay, that's the big part of having a pantisocracy, or being part of a pantisocracy, is that everyone is equal, everyone makes kind of the decisions together. Okay, so let's have a little look at this. Let's just go down here. Okay, let me just put one in here. So pantisocracy, they are all part of the same pantisocracy. They are all part of the same pantisocracy. So they're all part of the same group, or they're all part of the same pantisocracy in Lower, which could be a town or something like that, okay, or a certain regional area. All right, so I'm just going to get rid of a few so that we can do the last one, which is her lawyers are expressing concern over the of the actions of Prosper and Prosper. Her lawyers are expressing concern over the legitimacy of Prosper and Prosper. So let's just go back. It's this word here, legitimacy, okay? Legitimacy. Slow it down and speed it up. Legitimacy. All right, legitimacy. Her lawyers are expressing concern over the legitimacy of the actions of Prosper and Prosper. Who could be, this here is like a made up name of another legal company, but this is all fictitious. None of these names are real. Just like no disclaimer. None of these names are real. It's all made up, okay, just for the purpose of this lesson. Okay, so everybody, I hope that was very, very helpful. So this is how we use word stress when we are using CY. So we stress the second syllable. Transparency, fraternity, philosophy, geology, politically, pantisocracy, legitimacy. Okay, now these words 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I want you to practice non-stop today. Okay, like again and again and again and again. I want you to really practice them. And in the training and the lessons that we do over at Engli-teach, I speak to lots of students about keeping a pronunciation diary. You can do it on your phone, you can write it down, you can do it on your computer. It doesn't matter where, but it's really important to have a pronunciation diary. It's like a log, and it will really help you to keep learning new words and practicing them. And it's important not just to learn lists of words, it's important to learn them in sentences like we have done here. It's really, really important. Everyone knows that I am a big stickler of learning in context, helping you understand words in their function and use in context. Very, very important. Okay, Abdul, right, I'm going to go to questions now quickly, guys. Before we go, tomorrow we'll be doing a similar exercise, but with words ending in shun, For example, rehydration, retaliation, constitution, but obviously I will choose harder ones for the challenge. Okay, let's go to the comments. Ahmed says, what is the meaning of transparency? Okay, let me see if I've got something here I can use. Okay, I've got quite a good example here. So, my glasses here, I can see through both sides, here and here. I can see through both sides. And when you can see through something, it is transparent, okay? This material here is transparent. I can see through it. This is in a physical sense. When we use it in another sense, like we did in our sentence here, we said we felt that the proposal lacked a certain transparency. What we're saying here is that the proposal is not clear. We can't see clearly through it. So we're looking at a proposal and we can't see clearly the elements within the proposal, or we can't clearly see what we're meant to in the proposal. So this is obviously a business meeting, a business term, and it is used a lot in the business world. This particular phrase is used a lot in the business world. So a proposal could be a project, it could be a contract, it could be an agreement of terms within a meeting, it could be new changes to an existing contract, it could be anything that binds two parties together legally. Okay, that's what the proposal is. Sorry, I don't know why I drew on the screen there. Okay, is that okay, Ahmed? Is that good? Do you understand that? Have I explained that okay? If not, let me know and I'll rephrase it. Okay, well done. So we have no comments, which is great. So that means everybody has understood. I'm so pleased. Okay, everybody. So don't forget, tomorrow, same time, we're going to be looking at the other side of word stress with 4 and 5 syllables. And in the 30-day challenge yesterday, I wrote 7 wonderful new lessons. They are in there, you can access them right now, and they are all on pronunciation. So it starts quite easy and then it gets a lot harder. And I have a wonderful little narration for you to deal with. So don't think the first one's a little bit easier, but then I make it really hard. So there's a lot there for different levels, and also if you are at a certain level and you really want to challenge yourself, you will be able to do so. And in 2 days' time, there's going to be a free assessment on in the 30-day challenge. But make sure you've worked through the 10 pronunciation lessons, otherwise you won't quite possibly be able to answer the questions of the assessment. Okay, so that is it, everybody. Thank you all, and I will see you all again soon. Have a wonderful day. Speak to you tomorrow. Happy English. Goodbye.